Well, hello. My name is Sandra Brayer. I am a retired RN turned healthcare advocate. I also am an intuitive, and I have video number 3 here from my newsletters. So I love this one because it involves your intuition. And we have been taught almost our entire life to not trust our intuition. So this is just so important. I love this topic. It's actually near the bottom. I think it's the second last one of my healthcare advocacy skills to master. If you haven't got your checklists, you have to grab that. That's on my website. Trust yourself. Believe in your ability to make the decisions and advocate for your needs. This is so important. We have been told all our lives to not trust our intuition. And so this is where we can run into so many problems in healthcare. So we all have that inner knowing. We get that gut feeling, I don't really know about that, but we do it anyways because someone tells us that we shouldn't be, that's crazy, that doctor has 25 years experience or whatever, but you're not crazy. It's real. We all have intuitive nudges. We all have intuition. So it's learning to trust that. Trust that you're not sure about that medication. I've an example. My husband was put on a medication and he says, it makes me feel funny. There was like some numbness in his mouth. And I'm like, get off it. Find something else. Tell your doctor. It's like, don't think just because someone puts you on a medication or tells you that you have to have this test, or even doctors have told people incorrectly that they've had cancer, and then they've gotten charts mixed up or not told them about cancer because they didn't bother to look at blood work. And I have that happening in my family right now. I'm not going to get into that, but I tell you, I just cannot stress the whole intuition thing. So you definitely need to blend this in with advocating for yourself. So that is kind of my video for today, is listening to those nudges. And this doesn't have to be a complicated thing to learn. Just learning and trusting that you do have the answers, that you do know a lot more than you think. You don't need to give your power away to doctors. A lot of this does have to do with being able to sit in quiet. I've talked about that in the last video. Being like, to get that calm coming in, that you take those 5 to 15 minutes and just reflect and close your eyes. There's just so much noise going on around us in this world. And so that's why I wanted you to know about that first before the intuition. But this is just so important. Trust it. And it's okay to question doctors. It's okay to question healthcare providers. It's okay to question me. If you don't think what I'm saying is of value, that's fine too. You need to go with what you believe is your truth. So you're not crazy. You are intuitive too. That's your strength. That's not a flaw. And I guess that's all I got for today. It's a fairly quick video. I just want to keep these videos quick and short, but do sign up for the checklist and watch my videos on YouTube. I've got lots of free content. I'm also on other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok too. So that's it. That's all I've got for today. So have a great day and see you next month.